What's up, guys? It is Powerbang coming to you live from my hotel room in Lahti, Finland. Now, we are here to do some live streaming action this weekend. It has been an absolutely bonkers, phenomenal, crazy week with Supercell games. I've seen some stuff, guys. I've seen some stuff. And oh my god, my mind has been blown. Now, I can't go into details for obvious reasons. I don't want to get the pantsuit off of me. Hopefully you guys can understand. I just want you to know that hold on to your seats. It's going to get crazy. That being said, guys, let's get into today's video. Bad attacks gone right. Now, this is my boy, Citrus Mine from WHF. We're over in Rising right now. There was a war against Spartans Legacy. They had a little bit of a disadvantage, what WHF Rising did. A little bit of a disadvantage against Spartans Legacy. Still managed to make it an incredibly close war. So proud of the boys and girls in Rising. 106-109 the final. But let's take a look at some of the attacks. We're going to look at two attacks today, both from Citrus Mine. He did get the six-pack, but let's go ahead and look at these and figure out exactly why I say they're bad attacks gone right. You guys will kind of get the picture here. So the first one on Jason the Great gets that mortar on that top right side, takes it out with the crash, which is perfect. And now it's time for the Queen walk. So she takes out that gold storage, steps up, gonna get some of these collectors and the wizard tower taken out. All is well so far, guys. So where this kind of goes wrong is a little bit later in the raid. You can see the Valkyries and Hogs are in the camps. He drops them up top and a jump spell is waiting. More Valkyries come out of the clan castle, and in they go to the base right now. So this is kind of where it gets a little screwy. The Valks start to split on him. Heal spell goes down. They're going to hop in, take out the Queen, and she is going to go down. So bomb tower down. There's the jump spell, and notice the jump spell is supposed to lead those Valkyries into the core of the base to the air sweepers and whatnot, and that is kind of not really what happens. Now, all the Valkyries hop away from the air sweeper and jump out to the other side, going to the expo, going around outside the base, and here come the Hogs on the top. So that is not what he had planned, but he sends in the Hog Riders from the top so the Valks don't have to backtrack too awful much. They work their way through the wall, and they still have that whole section up top to try to get through, and now it's just kind of a cluster. But on the other side, we've got the King battling the Queen over there, and it looks like the friendly Queen is going to come out on top in that one. Very, very nice job. Wizards to help take out the mortars and do their thing. Queen persevering in this one, and it looks like everything is pretty much down, so we'll start to fast forward through this one. But I really liked how he, towards the end has the healers switch to the King, keeping him up and alive, and he's got one balloon left. He uses the Valkyrie over there to distract that Lava Hound all the way out to the side, and there's that final balloon to get the crash on the Tesla for the final kill. So nice work adapting on that one, Citrus, and taking care of it. Now, in the second raid, there's going to be a little bit more adaptation because his Queen... Queens are queens, man. She walks the wrong freaking way. So Citrus Mine, again, starring in the second attack here. You can see this one, he's bringing a Golem Avalanche. He's got 4 Golems, possibly a 5th in the CC. Maybe Bowlers, though. I cannot recall. But 4 Golems at least. So here comes, again, that single balloon there to take out the mortar on the outside of the base. Bomb drops, then he gets the crash, takes it out. Now, Wizards started up. And check this out. The Queen, the Wizards, everything's looking good so far. But he does, that's right, he has Bowlers come out of the CC. Once the Wizards take care of the funnel and they start working their way into the base, the Bowlers, the King, the Queen, they're all supposed to take out these defenses. Notice the Wizards kind of don't get that cannon down. Bowlers start to walk. Now, on the other side of things, look at these Bowlers over here. These Bowlers start blasting their way through the wall. They're inside of a rage spell, so they're doing much more damage than usual to that wall. And while the Queen is busy with the lava pups, the Bowlers bust their way all the way through. So now it's getting a little bit weird because obviously he was trying to go counterclockwise around the base. You can see the Wizards already over there working behind those Golems. So change of plans. He decides to drop a Golem on the bottom left side of this base. The Queen is tanking right now. She still has an ability, so there's an opportunity to change hands with the aggro and get that Expo locked onto the Bowler and to the Golem while the Queen kind of shirks it off. Now he over deploys wizards behind the golem over here. They're going to be trying to get through the storages, through the town hall as quickly as possible. While that golem is still alive, you can see the wizards locking onto the king, as well as that queen starting to say, hey, what's up? You beating on my homies? So she takes him out. And now it is time to take out the Expo. Wizards still pushing their way through, and he still has that Golemite doing some tanking. And look at this. Golemites move all the way up to the Tesla in range behind that wall and tank for the Wizards. And look at that. Wizards getting the Tesla taken care of, getting the Skellies as well. And it is now time to work on the cleanup. Queen working her way through the wall. Already has her ability used. She's going to get that air defense taken out. Beautifully done. Sneaking up to the top here, and then going to get that last cannon taken out as well. Few shots, it's down, and it's all about that mortar at the very end. Wonderful job there from Citrus Mine. Switching up the Cullum Avalanche midstream and reversing directions, just like an old roll arena or something. So nice work to Citrus on that, getting it done. Got some bonus footage for you, though, today as well, guys. Going to give a little screen time to our Town Hall 10s down in WHF Rising. Really good job in this war, guys. 106, 109. And check this out. Number 19. Running Wild, taking it apart. Sorry for the Skype noises. People want to get a hold of me. That's what's going on. So here we go. We've got Wizards up there on the top right, getting that funnel started, taking out the Builder Hut, taking out the Gold Mine, and the Queen Walk is going to start there. She's going to be able to take out a little bit to start here. Giant comes down to do some tanking for the Wall Breakers, and look at that. That Queen is going to go in, immediately get that first air defense, and start walking into this compartment once the army camp is down. So beautiful entry so far for Running Wild. Taking out that cannon. Awesome job on that. It's going to step forward and take out the barracks as well. That's going to allow her to get all the way in and also get that air defense. Very, very nicely done so far. And would you look at that? The Loon comes first. He's able to get the air defense and the balloon before ever having to deal with that Lava Hound. A rage spell will be necessary here, though, on the Queen. And that is just glorious. Going to stay up in the midst of all of that fire. Wonderful. Sorry for the Slack notifications. My God, I can't silence them or something, apparently. But anyways, on the outside of the base, we've got Wizards chipping away at some of this defense, and just a wonderful, wonderful job. He dropped a second giant and opened up the corner of the next wall. So now the Queen's going to leave this compartment, and oh my God. This character named Ash is blowing me up. Ash, get out of my video. So the Queen takes out the storages here, and she is going to keep marching. Now, dragons are deployed. Here they come from the top, trying to get into the Inferno Tower first and foremost, and then also going to go straight towards that enemy Queen. Moving into the sweeper is a little bit tough, but that makes the balloons coming in from the top. The sweeper is now not hitting them, and the balloons are working through that compartment over there and just absolutely destroying it. Queen is down in one burst, and it looks like the friendly Queen working her way into the third air defense here with that jump spell. And would you look at that, guys? Queen has worked her way through the Expo as well, and wow, this was a dominant raid here by Running Wild. Loved the Queen in the jump spell there. That's going to get her all the way to the fourth and final air defense here. Only one shot fired by air defenses at the dragon. That is the way to get it done. Absolutely crushes the base, man. Really, really nice work. A few dragons left over, and they're going to go to that town hall first. But this Queen, still alive, still everything good to go, and that is that. So it is looking sharp there for Running Wild. Wonderful raid, man. Love that 100% on a Town Hall 10. So next up, we've got Zeus taking on Doom. And those are two strong names, by the way. Very good job, guys. Good job on the names. All right, Zeus. Up first, he's got the offset air defenses in this base, but he don't care. He's bringing them Hog Riders, baby. Look at all those Archer Towers and Wizard Towers on the top right. I am thinking he's going to attack that hard and try to get in there with those Valkyries and the King and take out an Inferno Tower as well. So you can see some funneling going down for sure. One jump spell going to be used here in just a moment, but the Queen Walk starts from the upper part of this base. She will walk from the outside in, and eventually, and hopefully, meet up with the Valkyries, meet up with the King. You should see them kind of sandwich and collapse on the entry point that's up there around 1:30 or 2 o'clock. So here we go. The Queen doing work, working on that Queen Walk, taking out those defenses. A lot of incoming fire right now, tanking a lot of defenses. Rage spell going to be needed. Keeping the healers to keep that Queen nice and full on life. Nice work on the raid so far. Wizard helping to, take out some of that trash so the queen doesn't spend so much time banging buildings that are worthless. She steps in, takes out the enemy king, and now the wizards have really funneled her nicely. And now we are going to start seeing that king work in on the town hall. They come all the way down around the corner, so the queen eventually will meet up. But check this out, king and bowlers go straight through the town hall, lock up the star, and then also over the wall to the Inferno Tower we go. Bowlers are going down the right side. The queen beating her way through the wall. 24 Hog Riders still left in this one, guys. The balloon is in a poison, so it will go down, and it's time for the Hog Riders to overkill that first Inferno Tower. Look at that. Bomb Tower, Inferno, both of them frozen, pre-healed, and that way those hogs go right through it with ease. No hogs really even die there, so really nice job. Hogs hop the wall. They do lose a couple there on the giant bomb, but simply not enough base left to slow him down. It looks like Zeus is going to crush this base. Wonderful job on the attack, man. Really like the queen walk. I love the entry point, and even some distraction wall breakers at the end. Got to get a little props for that. Mortar still griefing him a little bit doing that splash damage, but it's simply too much for this base. Zeus getting it done. Queen still alive. Wonderful job. All right, guys, I have to get to dinner. Had very little time to record tonight. Unbelievable trip so far, though. I cannot wait to share details with you on what is upcoming. It's crazy. Crazy. So that is all I got, guys. Sit tight. Have faith. I promise you it'll be worth it. That's all I got, though, for this episode. This is Powerbang signing out till next time. Why am I still blowing up? Why? This has got to stop. Okay, I'm going to put my YouTube little end card up now, and we'll go to the outro. Maybe we won't do the outro, and we'll just say, you know what? I'm in a hotel in Finland. Screw it. Video's over.